Okay, so this week we're going to deal with how to counter my opponent's defenses to the arm trap sequence. Okay, so start off again, tight seat belt, weak side, body triangle, and now I get to the straight jacket. Okay, but this time as I go to trap his arm, it's common that he frees this hand and he's able to connect his hands here before I get a chance to peel down and tuck my foot behind his back. Okay? So what he uses this for is he's going to lift his arm up and they both reinforce each other. He lifts up and starts to slip out. Okay? So my cue for going for the triangle from the back, which is what I'm going to do now, is when his hands connect. As soon as his hands connect, I go to the triangle from the back. Okay? So start off, pinch, body triangle. Get to the straight jacket. Now, as I connect here, he connects his hands, and now it's my cue to go to the triangle from the back. Okay? So now I lift my elbow here so I can reach across to my opponent's tricep. Okay? As that happens, I look to reach for my foot or my shin. Okay? Ideally, just the bottom of the shin here. Okay? Now the trick is I need to get from this hip over onto my other hip. Okay? So the way I do that is I put my leg between his legs and I straighten it. Okay? As I straighten it, I lean my head over to the other side. Okay? As that happens, I can put my foot on the hip, adjust the triangle, and it's important that I still have this hand controlling here. I can lock. Okay? And again, you'll see when I lock here and I tuck my foot behind his back. This just stops him using his free hand to lift up my leg and start following the triangle here. Okay? Let's look at it from this angle. Control. Straight jacket. I go to trap and he connects his hands. So I reach, grab. See how I turn to the other hip as I'm pulling this tricep. Lock. I can squeeze the triangle here. Okay? Now what we'll get to is, once I have the triangle locked, then I go to finish from there, okay? I think of that triangle as more the control position, and the finish will come separately from that, okay? Control here, lock. Okay, I'm going for my arm trap sequence, but as I'm trying to pin his hand, he connects his hands and starts to lift up. Okay, now I reach for the tricep, grab my shin as I straighten this leg here. See how it moves him a bit off me, see? I use this straightening of the leg to push him away, and now I can roll to my other hip. Okay? Once I lock the triangle, just turn around this way. If I want to finish it as a triangle, I have to make sure that my calf is right in front of his neck here. Okay? Now I hug back with the leg. I can start to sit up, and I need to try and make sure that my calf is going right into his neck here. Okay? That's how I finish. The finish that I get the most from this triangle, I control the triangle position here, and now I look to just attach my elbow to his wrist. Okay? Once I get that, I break it to here, and now it's like a twisted arm lock here. And I don't try and put my hip through. I try and pull my legs in. Okay, so I touch my heels off my butt and move my back away along the mat. Okay, so once I have control of his wrist here, I start to pressure here, and you'll see the side of his elbow comes right into my hip. Okay? This is the finish that I do the most from that triangle position. Okay? One more time. Control. Okay? Get to the straight jacket. I go to trap the arm, the normal arm trap sequence, but he clasps his hands together and starts to lift up. So I reach across the tricep and push his weight down with my free leg. Control my shin here and switch my hip. Lock the triangle. If my calf is in front of his neck, I can squeeze here and start to sit up to finish the choke. Otherwise, he'll grab his hands together. I just attack the wrist and the hand here, break the grip, and now I breathe back to get a nice joint lock on his elbow there. Okay? So add this in this week. I would recommend drilling it a few times first to get the movement. So that when I go for the arm trap here, he connects and starts to lift, that I can get it nice and quick. Okay, so drill the position a few times, and then get going again with the specific training This is a very common defense, so you'll be able to practice it a lot. Okay, if you're struggling to practice it, you need to find the lower belt, tell them this defense to do, and then do the response to them. Okay, hopefully everyone's getting on well with the tips. Any questions, let me know as usual. Thanks.